don't you? Connect the beats. You hate me, don't you? You hate me, don't you? You hate me, don't you?
Joe was on Complex News, on Sneaker Topic, then the Jada Kicks, he was on Sneaker Shopping, and he got to talking about Freddie Gibbs, you know what I'm saying? Freddie Gibbs, he got the VMAs, and secretly recorded Gunna, laughing at him, calling him a rat, and all this and that. I think he got a song. Visa and Mastercard is looking to hire a team, to form a team of CEOs for gaming culture. You know, beef with just people in positions of higher power than you know what I mean? And they stopped all that. You know what I'm saying? And the company was like, yeah, what's up, what's happening, you know what I mean? On this fine Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? Taco Tuesday or Titty Tuesday, whatever it is that you want to call this Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? It is Tuesday, September 9th, 2:03 in the afternoon, you know what I mean? How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? On this fine Tuesday, hope y'all Monday was cool. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all Monday was cool, you know what I mean? I hope y'all enjoyed Monday's episode, you know what I'm saying? Quick little recap of Monday's episode, you know what I'm saying? I'll let you know the 50 Cent was starring in a role. Gonna be playing Balrog in the new Street Fighter movie next year. Also let you know that Drake went on Bobby Altoff and talked about how he was disturbed and bothered by being called a culture vulture. You know what I'm saying? The Ghostface was stopped on the street and asked what he felt about that, about him saying he being bothered by being called a culture vulture, and Ghostface said he need to chill out. He been called worse. You know what I mean? Then I also talked about the 49ers, how they did on Sunday, and how Jake Moody need to be fired. You know what I'm saying? How we came out with that win. You know what I'm saying? That was everything for episode 298. You know what I mean? Today, episode 299. You know what I'm saying? We got 3 little topics for you. You know what I mean? Before we get into them topics, though, if you're new here, if you just subscribe, you just hit that subscribe button. If this your first episode, 199 episodes later, if this your first one, finally, then this is what we do on this podcast. You be prepared for what you're about to see. You know what I'm saying? This is what we go over: headlines, news, updates, current events, things that's happening, whatever that's happening, whatever headline that hit you in your face whenever you first logged on to that computer, whether your homepage is MSNBC, Yahoo News, Hip Hop DX, wherever it is you get a source of information and news. I'm probably touching on some of that right here on Kons Podcast. You know what I mean? So hit that subscribe button, kick your feet up, tell your friends about it. Hopefully you here to stay. I got something for you Monday through Friday. But today, you know what I'm saying? For the topics today, we're just going to be getting into for episode 299. Fat Joe, you know what I'm saying? Detailed about missing out on sneaker deals and like that because of his beef he had with Jay-Z, 50 Cent. Also, we're going to talk about Freddie Gibbs, how he secretly recorded Gunna at the VMAs. Called him a rat. Also, Visa and Mastercard is looking to hire a team so that they can pretty much regulate what games you buy. We're going to cover that too. But that's the clips I got that's the clips and topics that we're going to be covering today for episode 299. You know what I'm saying? I hope all y'all doing cool, you know what I mean, on this fine Tuesday. It ain't even too hot. I'm just moving around a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's hot in this room. I mean, I ain't had the AC on, be having the windows open, but it's cool outside today. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be probably like a high of 82 or something like that today. You feel me? So, ain't too hot today. It's cooler outside. You know what I'm saying? It's just hot in this room. You know what I mean? But without further ado, without no more chit-chat, banter, you know what I'm saying? Let's jump right into these topics. You feel me? And then we're going to have a closing and final thoughts on these topics. You know what I'm saying? So, Fat Joe, you know what I mean? So Fat Joe was on Complex News, you know what I mean, on Sneaker Shopping, him and Jada Kicks, you know what I'm saying? He was on Sneaker Shopping, he got to talking about how he missed millions of dollars on deals due to his beef and stuff that he had with 50 and Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? They said that Jay-Z was like, man, you gonna get this guy a sneaker deal? Nah, we can't do business if you mess with him, you know what I'm saying? Reebok was approaching him, trying to do a deal, and we all know 50 Cent was over there at Reebok, so was Jay-Z, dropping their Rockaware shoes, you know what I'm saying, through Reebok. G-Unit also was dropping his shoes to Reebok, you know what I mean? So he was saying how he could have got in on the deal if it wasn't for his phone, you know what I mean? So this next little clip you're about to see is just him detailing this in the sneaker shop, detailing about how he lost some money with these dealers due to his beef with these individuals. Check it out.
Something that you guys were both involved with back in the day. I never knew the 50 Cent story about the deal, the Jordan deal, when you were beefing with 50, that being kaput.
There's 2 parts to that story.
Okay.
There's another part that I never told. And you know, we all family, 50 Cent.
Yes.
G-Unit is our family. But I was the first rapper with a Jordan sneaker. Not only that, designed by Michael Jordan.
But 7 meetings?
7 meetings. They had the whole sneaker, Puerto Rican insole with the coquille. Jordan wanted it a Latino flavor, and then that shit happened at the MTV Awards where I was like, yo, security, this and this and that. I never forget, the next day I had a show in Jamaica. I went over there, the phone rang, and it was like, yo, Big Joe, you know, I'm not with controversy. You know, maybe we look at this in the future. That was the original first rapper having a Jordan sneaker.
Do you remember what models it was?
I believe it was a 3.
Okay.
It was either a 3 or 4. You confirmed with Reggie and everybody, right? The second part to that was Reebok had approached me and was like, yo, we want to do a sneaker with you for millions.
Okay.
And man, I caught the squeeze play because, you know, Hov was over there and 50 Cent.
Yeah.
And I knew the boss at Reebok because I used to hang out with Allen Iverson every day. His man was running the whole Reebok shit. He came back and said, yo, I ain't know you not cool with Hov.
It was during that. It was during the...
Oh no, they shut it down. Like they just like, yo, we won't do business with you if you give this guy a sneaker. That's part of the karma. It's part of the ins and outs. You know, I've done it to other guys. It came back.
You know what I'm saying? That was him detailing how he lost deals with Reebok, Stu deals, and all that due to his funk with 50 and Jay-Z. Freddie Gibbs, you know what I'm saying? Freddie Gibbs was at the VMAs and secretly recorded Gunna, laughing at him, calling him a rat and all this and that. I think he got a song out also where he called him a rat as well, and also said some words about academics. You know what I'm saying? So he was secretly recording them, laughing, you know what I'm saying, calling them a rat. It's like, look who it is at the VMAs. I guess he was seated right in front of him, you know what I mean? So this next little clip about to see is just Freddie Gibbs when he was recording Gunna, calling him a rat and laughing at him, secretly recording him on his phone at the VMAs. Check it out. So as you seen, you know what I'm saying, that was Freddie Gibbs, you know what I mean, secretly recording Gunna, laughing at him, calling him a rat at the VMA. Visa and Mastercard is looking to hire a team to form a team of CEOs for gaming culture. They try to ban certain types of games that you could buy with their cards. They recently came after Valve, which is a company who makes games on Steam. You know what I'm saying? They tried to remove certain types of games from their platform. You know what I'm saying? Games that he said that they could be too political, too sexual, too graphic. You know what I'm saying? They are looking to remove certain games from the platforms so that people can't buy them. And then they are willing to just say no purchase on certain games that they don't want you to buy. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So these next little clips you're about to see is just a clip of what Visa and MasterCard is teaming up to do. And also I got a clip of somebody speaking on it, a black man that's speaking on this matter and saying how crazy it is. Check it out.
Visa is beginning the process to try and control what you can and can't purchase when it comes to video games using their debit and credit card. They're seemingly ramping up the amount of control that they have, just like what they did with Steam recently. I'm going to get into the news, but make sure that you bookmark this video, share it with everybody that games on PC. Follow me because I'm going to keep you up to date on all these tech stories. The VP at Global Sponsorships recently just posted to LinkedIn. They're looking to hire some form of CEO in regards to gaming culture. According to their post, is now what they believe beyond just gaming and is a cultural phenomenon. Phenomena. In other words, gaming has influence, which is why they keep trying to ban certain types of games instead of simply just processing your payment. Now, if you don't know, recently Visa and Mastercard came after Valve, who owns Steam, demanded that they take a handful of games off of their platform that they did not agree with, and Steam also released the proverbial receipt. So why it's any business of a payment processor that I'm buying beats the heck out of me. This, of course, comes on the heels of the activist group Collective Shell, been tirelessly working to try to remove as many games from Steam as possible they don't agree with. The VP has since deleted the post on LinkedIn. You and I both know that the internet is...
Visa and MasterCard can literally kill a game just by saying no? Yeah, the credit card companies. Not a joke. They've already blacklisted a bunch of games and a bunch of visual novels. Not illegal, not broken, just too adult or too weird, too problematic or political. And once they cut off the payment processing, devs can't sell on Steam and sell on their own site. No credit cards, no game. That's it. This isn't about safety. It's about control. Two companies now decide what stories you're about to play with your own.
As you've seen, you know what I'm saying? That was just them letting you know that this is a wild business coming. You know what I'm saying? I told you I'm going to hit you something about tech, and this is crazy. being that they are just looking for straight forms of control, being to tell you what you can and cannot buy with your money. It's wild business, you know what I'm saying? But that's a quick little 3 little topics, all the topics I got for today. You know what I'm saying? Go over these topics, you know what I mean? Quick 3 little topics real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just to go over them again real quick little recap. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you know that fatjoe talked about how he missed out on millions of dollars on the shoe deal due to his beef with 50 Cent and Jay-Z. I'll also let you know that Freddie Gibbs was seen put a video out secretly recording Gunna, calling him a rat and laughing at him while he was sat behind him at the VMAs. Also let you know that Visa and Mastercard is putting together wanting to formulate a team of CEOs for gaming culture so they can tell you nah and not let you purchase certain games that they don't see fit. You know what I'm saying? That's all the topics I have for today, episode 299. You know what I mean? It's everything we went over just now. So for the final closing thoughts on these subjects, you know what I mean? Closing final thoughts. Yo, what's up? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Just in case this is interrupting my episode of your current events, news, interrupting your headlines, all the info that you getting from this episode, you know what I'm saying? I'm interrupting to let you know. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button. I promise you won't be disappointed. You know what I mean? It's a quick little insert reminding you to hit that subscribe button. If you ain't hit it yet, go ahead and hit it now. Now is your time. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do that while I'm pausing this information, pausing these headlines, pausing these current events that you're getting hit with. Now's your time to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and comment on something that you've been thinking about, that you've seen in this episode that you wanted to say. Go ahead and comment that. You know what I mean? Go ahead and hit the like button too if you like it. You know what I'm saying? If you like this content, that's KONTENT. You know what I mean? But yeah, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tell your friends about it. You know what I mean? Thank you for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to this episode. Get back to this good information that I'm feeding in your brain. Final closing thoughts. However it is you want to word them words. You know what I'm saying? This is time for my thoughts and my opinions on the topics. So fatjoe, you know what I'm saying, recently detailed missing sneaker deals, you know what I'm saying, due to his beef. And that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? That's wild. Make you rethink about who you really want to beef with in this industry. You know what I'm saying? You missed out on millions of dollars and your own sneaker, you know what I'm saying, due to a beef with somebody that clearly had more power than you. You know what I'm saying? He said, Jay-Z said, if you give a sneaker deal to that guy, we can't work with you. And they folded after that and said, well, I guess we're not giving a deal to that guy. You know what I'm saying? And that guy was fatjoe. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. You know what I mean? That's crazy. It's the fact that you missed out on deals, you know what I mean, due to your beef with just people in positions of higher power than you know what I mean? And they stopped all that. You know what I'm saying? And the company was like, man, if you don't want us with them, then damn it, we ain't gonna with him. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's exactly how that played out. You know what I mean? They said if they give him a deal, we gotta part ways type. You know what I'm saying? They probably was already making millions of dollars. You feel me? So they definitely wasn't gonna part ways. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Missing out on deals is because you funking with 2 other rappers. You know what I mean? But these big companies, you know what I'm saying, that's juggernauts definitely don't want that on their label or being involved in none of that. You feel me? So yeah, they'll definitely think twice once they hear you got funk with somebody, especially somebody that they already signed to and making money with. You know what I'm saying? But Joe's alright. He good. Freddie Gibbs, you know what I mean, was seen secretly recording, and I don't really agree to this. You know what I'm saying? Because he was secretly recording Gunna, laughing at him, calling him a rat and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't in his face. You wasn't up in his face. You wasn't calling him a rat to his face and none of that. You was laughing on a secret tip, on some behind his back, literally type stuff. You know what I mean? I can't really fly with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really agree with that. You know what I mean? He didn't rat on you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I don't know. Don't involve yourself with them type of things. You know what I mean? It's just for what? You know what I'm saying? You secretly recording him, laughing at him behind his back. I don't know. I just didn't really agree with the secret recording thing and making a joke and laughing about him and calling him a rat and all that behind his back, literally. You know what I'm saying? Let's see you do that to his face. Let's see you go up to his face and record him. You know what I mean? Let's see you do that and try to record a reaction out of him. You know what I'm saying? But you behind him and laughing, and he don't even know that you being recorded. By the time the video come out, he's like, oh, this nigga was behind me recording me? You know what I'm saying? And this what he was saying? You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. I ain't really mess with that about Freddie Gibbs doing that, pulling that, you know what I'm saying? But anything for content these days, you know what I'm saying? These that's like a heroin drug, like a needle these days. You know what I'm saying? Content and what people do for attention. It's crazy. Visa and Mastercard looking to hire someone so they can say no. So they can deny you of buying a game that they don't see fit for you, that you buying with your money. They trying to put together a team so that they can regulate what game you are buying with your bread that you earn, that you put in that account. You know what I'm saying? Who are these people to tell you no or to deny you a purchase or something? It's just wild to me. You know what I'm saying? But that's the levels that tech is going. You know what I'm saying? That's the utmost control to be able to tell you what you can and cannot purchase with money that you earned, and I wasn't a part of nothing about you earning that money. You know what I'm saying? Who am I as a credit card company, a debit card company, to be able to say, nah, you can't purchase that? What? You know what I'm saying? This is crazy to me. I thought this was wild to me. That's why I had to put it on here and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. How y'all credit card companies and y'all able to say no on purchase? Just say, nah, this is going to be denied. What? I'm up thinking something's wrong with their card and all kind of, and you just can't buy that one thing, but you can buy everything else though. But they don't want you buying that one type of game because it has too graphic content, or it's too political, or it might have nudity in it. Man, if I want to pay for a game where there's nothing but nudity, it could be an X-rated game where ain't nobody got clothes, not even the extras, people walking around, everybody naked, titties out, privates out, everything. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to buy a game to see that on my screen graphically, if I want to pay $85 for that, then damn it, I should be able to take the money that I earned, that I put in that account, and spend $85 on the game. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have it. The credit card company should not have power to deny me what it is that I want to buy. That is crazy work to me. You know what I'm saying? To deny me what I want to buy with my money is wild. You know what I mean? This is wild. You feel me? But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Something about tech. I told you I was going to put something about tech in here yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I had to add something about tech in here today. You know what I mean? And that was my tech for the day. Could have went in and talked about Apple just had their big conference, you know what I'm saying? Revealed a bunch of stuff. But that involved, that was I had to do a lot of research on what would have been revealed and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, but maybe tomorrow, maybe sometime this week, you know what I'm saying? We can get on what Apple revealed at their super conference they have every September, every year, and let you know the future of Apple and Apple products and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, you know what I mean? Thank y'all for tuning in, you know what I'm saying? That's all I got for today for episode 299. That was just my closing thoughts and how I feel on these topics, you know what I'm saying? And thank you for watching, because we all know you could have been doing anything you wanted to do, no matter who you was, you know what I mean? Whether you was a little brother, a little sister, you know what I'm saying? Whether you was an older brother or older sister, you could have been cousin Pete, could have been cousin Man, could have been cousin Mook, cousin Pete, cousin Pete, you know what I mean? Cousin Earl, you know what I'm saying? You could have been grandpa, grandfather, you know what I mean? A mother or father, whoever you is, and if y'all got pets that's sitting there with you, whether they sitting on the couch cuddled up with you or next to you at your feet, whether it be a cat, you have a pet dog, a pet fox, you have a pet hedgehog, a pet fish, you have a pet goldfish, you have a pet parrot, a pet parakeet, you have a pet bearded dragon, a pet iguana, you have a pet giraffe, whoever your pet may be, you know what I'm saying? Shout out and salute to them, like you see my nigga scrolling up that screen, giving you that good salute. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. The beat you hear creeping up was made by nobody other than, you know what I'm saying, my oldest son. Beats are by JJ, you know what I'm saying? This beat was made by him that you hear creeping up in the background, and that you gonna be hearing while you read these credits and get some extra little comments on these topics that I put in these credits, you know what I mean? And let you know that this channel is all independent, so thank you for supporting it, you know what I'm saying? Everything you see, I did myself, you know what I mean? But yeah, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching, you know what I mean? Episode 299, it's been Kons Podcast, episode 299, you know what I mean? Thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching, I'll see y'all next episode.
You hate me, don't you? 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 don't you? You hate me, don't you?
That they don't know what the fuck they're doing. You understand that? Understand that?